turkeys. I want you to feel into your heart, into your body, into your womb. What has drawn you here? What is your desire? And it doesn't need to be in words. I want you to feel it. Let that open up to you in a new way. Feel into that. Many times we are drawn to something we don't know. Let yourself feel it. And as you do this, affirm that this is your path. This is your wisdom path. You are guided. Your innermost self has called you here, brought you here. In this practice, your body is the teacher, is the knower. And we're coming with that respect. That awareness. And the body responds to that respect, to that acknowledgement. As you're sitting there right now, just feel into what is pleasurable in your body. There may be aches and there may be pains, but they're present also. But open with the breath, open into pleasure. There's pleasure somewhere. Just the breath itself can be pleasure. The air moving through the nostrils, the chest and belly expanding. The comfort of clothing on your skin. The warmth of your hair, the coolness of a breeze. The simplicity of this focus into pleasure is a portal. And what we are doing in this practice is cultivating the capacity to feel more and more subtle and more full sensation of pleasure as a portal into wisdom. Pleasure and the creative power are naturally linked. They come from the same fountain. Power and pleasure come from the same fountain. Think of the yoni, the vulva, the clitoris, the vagina, as a fountain of pleasure and power. The womb is the portal between worlds. And an orgasm is pleasure, quivering, tremoring pleasure. That is the tremoring vibration that underlies the universe. It's a manifestation of that. In Tantra, it's called spanda. The underlying vibration, or the om sound vibration that creates the spheres, the planets, the stars, literally. And so the fountain of pleasure and power, creative power, is there together naturally in your sexual organs. It's such a clinical word. In your yoni, which includes the womb and vagina and vulva and clitoris, labia, ovaries. And of course, with power comes responsibility. The power to give birth, to gestate, create life, and then give birth is a responsibility. You become a mother. And our entire body as a woman has this capacity in many layers, pleasure and power. And we are responsible. And so this practice is a way to bring us into greater capacity to fulfill the responsibility as women on the planet today. I'm giving us a context for how important the work that we're doing is, how important it is to open up to pleasure. You can open your eyes if you want, it's okay, you're naturally opening your eyes. So this is not frivolous, this is not play, it is play in the sense of lila, the divine play, but it is not trivial. And it is exactly what is needed on the planet today. It's for us to wake up as women. And that means power. That's why this is called the Tantric dance of feminine power. Not the divine feminine, the feminine divine, yes, but power. And the responsibility with it. And the enormous pleasure. I mean, the power of an orgasm is pleasurable. The power of being able to give birth is a deep, deep bliss, pain involved, but the deep bliss of being that portal, of that miracle, experiencing that miracle in your body. I've never been pregnant, I've never had a child, but I can feel it as a woman. I morphically resonate with what that is, and I resonate with it because I dance from my womb. What we're doing, this is a meditation that is sourced from the womb, from the fountain of pleasure and power. So, and this practice is a practice that we do not just for ourselves, but for all sentient beings. But the thing is, the more pleasure you open up to yourself, greedy little just drink it in, like a baby at the teat, right, drink it in. And that blesses everybody. The more we receive of this pleasure, the more powerful we can be, and the more of a blessing we can be to others. So this is a personal meditation and a transpersonal meditation. You cannot just be one or the other with this practice. Why? Because this is the feminine power. Feminine power includes everything. Why? Because we're women, and women are inclusive. Right? We include the male. The male comes from us. So there's this wholeness of the feminine power. And that's what this practice is based in that. So